Mrs. Talbot and all the teachers from the infant classes have put together this program and are going to do their very best. Oh, I had something else to tell you. If you look at the very end of your program, I've put something there that says, if you have lively or noisy youngsters, and that's that one over there, if you have them with you and they are disturbing our children's plays, would you please take them out immediately? This spoils the performance for the children and for the other parents. So please remove any noisy, lively child. Have a nice evening with us now.
Class 2B is going to tell the story of the first Christmas. Our story begins long, long ago on a quiet, starlit night. Joseph, Mary, and baby Jesus were resting in a stable as there was no room for them at the inn. They too had seen the wonderful star and had followed it to find the baby Jesus. The shepherds had no such wealth, but they gave the baby a cozy fur to keep him warm. And the kings joined together to sing of the different ways in which children the world over can share their joy at Christmas.
start again. The star-bellied sneetches had bellies on their stomachs. The plain-bellied sneetches had no stars. But because the star-bellied sneetches had stars, they all thought, we are the sneetches. They would never talk to the plain-bellied sneetches, and this happened year after year. The plain-bellied sneetches were very sad. Then one day, a family called Monkey McBean came to visit. And they said, so the plain-bellied sneetches paid their money and went into the machine. And when they came out, they all had stars. And they said, we are just the same. And the star-bellied sneetches said, good grief, we are still the best sneetches on the beaches. But how could they tell each other apart? So Monkey McBean said, keep the light for fun. Keep us some money and you can take off your stars. So the star-bellied sneetches paid their money and went into the machine. And when they came out, they didn't have stars. This got into quite a mess. They went in again. And they came out again. They went in again. And they came out again. This happened, and when all the money was spent, Monkey McBean packed up his machine and left. And he said, we can't teach a thief. The sneetches got smart one day, and they said, we are all the best sneetches on the beaches. United States has settled down in
cottage at the edge of a wood. He was a rather lonely old man, but he had lots of friends among the birds in the wood. There were robins, and there were thrushes, and there were blue tits and starlings. One day, little Robin Redbreast had hurt his leg.
Can you help me? I hurt my leg. Of course I can help you. Put a bandage on it. Thank you.
If it was cold and the snow lay thick on the ground, so that there was no food for the birds, the little old man always shared his food with them. One day, just before Christmas, the little old man was feeling rather sad.
I wish I had somebody to share my Christmas fun. It would be nice to have a Christmas tree, but that would be silly for an old man like me.
But then, quite suddenly, the little old man had a really good idea. He stood up, put on his hat and his coat, and he put on his boots and went into the wood. 2 hours later, the little old man came back from the woods with a lovely little Christmas tree under his arm. He brought it into his cottage and shut the door tightly. Then he drew the curtains tight across the windows so that no one could see in.
I don't want anyone to guess my secret.
But then Robin Redbreast and his friends passed by. They looked at the window and saw the curtains drawn tightly across.
See what is in there.
And Tommy Truss and his friends passed by. And the blue tits passed by. And then the starlings came along.
What is in there?
All the birds were very puzzled and looked at each other, talking with each other about the little man's secret. At last it was Christmas Day. The little old man woke up quite early. He hurried downstairs and opened his front door. The little old man called to all his bird friends.
Happy Christmas, all my little friends. Happy Christmas, little old man.
Then the little old man went back into his cottage again. The birds thought he had gone to find some crumbs for their breakfast, but the little old man didn't come back with any crumbs. He went into the front room and picked up the little Christmas tree and carried it out in the snowy garden.
There's a Christmas tree for all of you, my little friends. What was I know? Thank you very much.
There was a big star at the top, and from every branch hung all sorts of good things that little birds like to eat. There were peanuts and apples and rose hips and all tasty berries. And when they had enjoyed their lovely meal, they all had another nice surprise. Children from the nearby village came to sing to the old man.